NCRP Productions presents Fantasy Flight's Star Wars RPG, Season 2, Episode 27.
Hello, and welcome to the table in a galaxy far, far away. I'll be your DM tonight, DM David, and today we will be playing Star Wars by Fantasy Flight Games and its complete collection as 3 books, which is Age of Rebellion, Edge of Empire, and Force and Destiny. Let's meet our players, starting to my left.
Hi everybody, this is Josh. I'll be playing Locke, the Iridonian Zabrak bounty hunter gadgeteer.
Hey, it's Barry. I am running Grist, the Shadow Sentinel Squib.
Hi, it's Ty, playing Victus, the Twi'lek mystic Makashi Duelist.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Jimothy, the Jawa Demolitionist, who was robbed of an AT-AT.
You were robbed.
Still very bitter about it.
It's sitting out there
still get
It's it.
alone
Yeah,
in the sand.
unmanned.
Still pick it up
Just
on the way
sitting there
out.
on its hind legs.
Will that thing fit on our ship?
He's waiting for his master to come back.
It's like sitting in the dog position,
Yeah,
just like
no, that's why it's sitting on its hind legs.
Down dog.
We'll
Yeah,
have to
dog,
name it
yeah.
Hachiko.
Oh,
How many
My heart.
AT-AT capacity
Hachiko.
does our cargo bay hold?
not
reference.
enough to carry an AT-AT.
Not 1.0?
Yeah.
Not at least one AT-AT
I'm
capacity?
sorry. Maybe if we crumple
Disassembled
it
it,
up
or-
and push it in there, I'm sure we can get it in the back. No, sorry.
It doesn't fold up like the bikes.
You guys, before we begin, let's roll that force dice. Let's see how Destiny is looking today.
2 light side.
No.
2 light side.
No.
one dark.
Thank you.
And I got 2 dark.
There is some good in the universe.
Stop balancing
Or
us.
some bad.
Need more bad. More.
Send you a bad
More.
guy does not make him bad guy.
Okay, calm down, Kylo Ren.
I need all the dark points. So, when last we left our brave bounty hunting crew, you guys had landed on the planet Belmora. Yes, you did repair an AT-AT, but you decided that speed was better over raw firepower. You guys quickly and agilely made your way over to the factory. And
Should have installed a remote control device in it and had it follow us. Can we do that? That's something we should have done.
That is something we should have done.
inside,
Maybe
you guys
these?
discovered some weird pieced-together droids. They seem to self-destruct, or they seem to be asking for help, or malfunctioning in a way. They seem to be very off-putting. As you guys were working your way through the factory, you came across this prototype testing bay, and able to masterfully pick the lock, you saw that there was a strange-looking droid, concoction of a few different ones, the B-1 battle droid, the B-2 battle droid, and a few others. You saw that a bounty request appeared from the Hutts, requesting you to retrieve this prototype and bring it back. As you guys made your way in, you tried to hack it, waking it up. It told you that it is the son of your target. It is Torok Tortho, of son of Krok Tortho. And as you were fiddling around, some little buzz droids appeared, and it activated its self-preservation protocol. So
And this is in the testing area of the
Yes.
facility, not the factory floor,
Yes.
which we have not ventured to yet.
that is correct.
Okay.
And also it has 4 personality matrices.
Yes. As you can see, is looking into its back, it seems to be way too much for what an average droid has. So, let's start this off. We're immediately getting into combat. Can you all roll me cool, please?
No.
Get
Well, we're off to a good start.
2 advantage.
2 advantage. Next one,
3 advantage.
3
I'm trying to
advantage.
do this session without the key here, just so I can help memorize it. I need to quit relying on that cheat
Next one.
sheet.
For success, 2 advantage.
No, stop it. No.
That's going there for me.
No. Oh,
All right, what do you got?
One
my favorite
destiny. Yeah, I got a
I
destiny
haven't
point.
used this since session 1.
What?
Yeah.
A destiny point, or you mean a critical?
Still
Er,
got mine.
I was
Triumph,
like,
sorry.
wait, how did you get? How did you get in?
Triumph.
Playing
I
that
got
like
a
over
triumph.
year.
Oh, Triumph.
Triumph.
Congrats.
It's my crutch. I need to get rid of my crutch.
You should tell that to every person walking out of the hospital. Give him your crutch and you learn how to walk on your own. You just knock
can
them out
do
of
it.
their arms. Ah!
You're only hurting yourself.
The madman at St. Joseph's Hospital. Oh, that's good. You're only hurting yourself. You gotta pick yourself up by your bootstraps. But I have a broken shin.
Alrighty. So it's me, one of you, me, the 4 of you, and then 4 of my other units. How would we like to start?
Well, start with you.
Yeah, I think that would be...
Well, now remember, before we pick combat, you guys have to pick your initiative.
Oh, we have to pick before we see what his action
Yeah.
So we got to pick who would you like to go first when it becomes your turn.
is. I would motion that the two most closest and in danger characters go first. But actually, we might want to put Victus first so he can just
Slice and dice.
end it sooner. So that's the two directions I'm going. So
Okay.
what do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't matter because you're going to be close and he's going to take an action.
I was gonna try and just pull wires out of the thing to get it to shut down.
So,
I
Victus,
would like to see
Jimothy,
where
you,
that
me.
goes.
Jimothy, you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try
Jimothy,
that because
Victus, you,
if I
me?
can get it to shut
Jimothy,
down.
Victus, you, me.
Okay.
So
Who's you, me?
He's you, and I'm me.
Jimothy, Victus,
Negasonic's
Locke.
girlfriend, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, nice.
So was I understanding it correctly as Jimothy, Victus, Locke, Grist?
Yep.
No.
No, exactly in order. Jimothy, Victus, me, Locke.
If I recall correctly, and
Yes.
please correct me, but I was trying to keep his attention on me. In order for them to...
You were distracting. So again,
Yeah.
to set the setting, you are in this about medium-sized room. There's a ton
Very
of
cold room.
Very cold because there's a lot of computer parts. You see, remember, he's kind of suspended from these cords attached to his back and keeping it like under his arms. You see and smell that ozone from all the electricity in the air.
Love that
You get that little like feeling of some of you have fur. It's kind of beginning to stand up. His body has that body frame of the B2, so it's that thick kind of like heavier armor, the small littleized head, and you have the little buzz droids, the bulbs that begin to pop out and begin to activate. As this begins to whir, remember his voice changed from this kind of like cry for help over to this more robotic sounding as it kicks in. You can see his eyes light up into that familiar red of like as it kicks in, and he begins to... Can I get one more yellow, please? And Locke, seeing as you're the one who is distracting,
Yes.
do you have any armor that I need to add as black?
One ranged.
One ranged, okay, but not melee.
No, one ranged defense.
Okay,
Sorry.
not a problem.
Yeah.
As you see him kind of sitting there, his body begins to whir and kind of like you see the cords begin to pop, beginning to as he boom like lands to the ground. Out of his right like bulky arm, you see like
Looks like
a
it's gonna
part
cut
begin to
willingly.
like pull out. It would be like almost like his humerus, like as the humerus like dislocates
Oh.
out
Sounds
of
very
both
funny.
sides, and it slides down to his hands, and he
Yeah.
clacks it together, and it begins to like light up that like electricity on both ends. Very familiar to an electro staff. And he begins to engage you
Didn't know you had that, friend.
as he charges toward you. Swinging, he will. Oh,
It's an awful lot of yellow dice
it
there.
is. It is. So he has 1 success, 3 advantage, as and he's going to use that 3 advantage to critical. So as he like charges up, I imagine how this looks is he moves way quicker than you imagine. He kind of like goes low and then pulls it up and like hits it almost kind of like where your sternum's at, like cracking against the armor.
Sorry.
He deals 8 damage and critical to you, so minus your soak, and then the rest goes through. And can you roll me
a critical, yes.
a D100? And remember, if you have any existing criticals,
I got rid of my... I got a 40. Yeah, I got rid of my existing critical before this mission.
beautiful.
Thank goodness.
40. He gives you, as this thing hits, that electricity kind of like hurts your breath a little bit. He
I was just trying to talk!
He gave you Stinger, increased difficulty of next check by 1.
Ooh, like one black.
Yep. So that was his movement and his action. Boom! As he like, you see him kind of electrocuting Locke. That I imagine like your armor caught most of the brunt of that, right?
Yeah, it did. It did. But yeah, I mean, I felt the jolt a little bit, but he did catch me off guard because I was trying to be cordial.
Totally understandable. Jimothy, you're up.
Okay, Jimothy is clinging to the back of this robot and is going to try and pull some wires that will hopefully be leading to critical components to try and shut this thing down.
Okay, so you're going to try to... Are you trying to mechanically shut him down, or are you just skullduggery, like ripping things out?
I'm just ripping things
Okay.
out
So that
because
would be a skullduggery check.
Jimothy, can you hit him with a restraining bolt?
Unless...
no, I
is
actually
there-
have good skullduggery.
Okay, for this
I
one...
don't think I have
Typical
a
Jawa.
Typical Jawa.
That's racist.
Profiling.
I would say it would be 2 difficulty, but he has
Okay.
adversary 1, so that ups it to 3 purple.
3 purple.
And then I would say black is
'Cause
he's
I'm
kind of
trying
like
to hold
you're
on.
holding on for your dear little Jawa life.
Just like how
That
the
makes sense.
And I would ask this: while you were pulling parts, are you trying to damage him or like damage his computer core? Because I'm asking, do you want to do wounds or do you want to do strain?
You know, that's a good question. I know that we're supposed to bring this guy. This is like
Droid.
the bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. This.
We were just
Droid.
I was
A lot
just
of
asking
batteries.
that. Yeah, so droids can take strain similar to other vehicles
Sure,
or other
yeah.
machines.
Droids
Yeah.
kind of function just like people; they have strain in their own way.
Yeah, I think I'll try and go for strain to overload him, and that way he's less damagey.
Okay, I like it.
Although
So-
then Victus is just
and then
Yeah, well, if Victus cuts off his legs or something, then we can strain the hell out of him.
yeah.
What do you call a droid with no
And I
arms,
did
no
forget
legs?
he-
Matt.
no, I don't
Bob.
think his armor
Wait, that's
would count because he does have one
Yeah.
melee defense, one
Exactly.
defense, but you're already in his armor, so I wouldn't count that.
Okay.
So I think that's fair.
All right.
Let me look up.
Yeah. Hello, Matt.
Well, I
Nice.
get 3 successes and a bit of strain here.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
What if the thing that you pull out of there is his friend-foe indicator, so that he can't tell, like if you want to spend a fate point,
Oh, can I do that?
make it so he can't tell the difference between friend and foe.
Yanking the
I
wires
think
for the friend
if-
post
That's a
something.
really good
so
idea.
Yeah, if you use a freight point, I think that would be really cool as part of damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so what is your... I wouldn't say brawn rating because you used your skullduggery. So
Ooh,
Yeah.
teeny.
would it be... So what's your cunning? I want to see how much damage you did.
3.
3.
My cunning is 3.
Okay, so let me see.
Yeah, my brawn is a measly 1.
Okay.
Tiny little Java arms.
All right. So, describe how this looks to me. So, like, remember, you're right in the back. You can hear and probably smell Locke's armor getting electrocuted. You hear that,
Yeah.
like, clicking off. What are you looking at? Tell me
All
how
right,
this
so Jimothy is pretty much sitting on him piggyback style and is holding on with one hand and then just trying to rip out whatever is exposed in the droid's circuitry area. So anything that looks important or critical to its functioning is getting pulled.
Okay. Yeah, so I imagine as you reach through, you can see the little pistons whirring and like as his body is moving. You kind of reach your hand through and you pull out this like, it looks at first like a plug, but then you realize it's like a data card. And as you yank it out, you can see there's actually little wires attached to it, like holding it in. As you rip those apart, you pulled out you wanted it to be his friend-foe situator.
Yeah.
Boom.
Target
You-
discrimination
yeah.
thing.
His, what did they call it? IFF, essentially. As, yeah, you can feel an immediate kickoff as that goes off, as you can hear like, as going on in the body, as though the program is trying to account for what just happened. Your hands, you put your hands in, they burned a little bit, but it didn't seem to affect him as much as you maybe thought it would, but his program's probably still accounting for whatever just happened.
Well, he did have 3 backup personality
know.
matrices.
I just switch
Personalities are
between
different.
every time
Personalities are
got like
different.
a
You
head
still
that
have
rotates. Personalities in charge.
I was picturing you.
All right, I love it. So that pulls up Victus next.
Okay, so I see Jimothy pull out this little
Something.
sparking. I imagine it's like a blue orb with like these cables sparking off of it, kind of thing. Okay, so I haven't heard you guys say any orders. I saw Locke. You got zapped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like by
I kind of stumbled back, got hit in the chest with an electro staff, stumbled back, clutching my chest.
Let me see here. Is there a lot of like mechanical components like hanging above us in this room?
Yeah, yeah,
Or is it
I
like
would-
a solid like steel roof?
I would say there's probably like light, like you know how they have the like lights on the crane arm. There's probably a lot of those little like appendages down because there's hanging cords that are coming from the ceiling. There's vents with like cool air to coming down. So I would say, yeah, between the lights, between all of this looks to be if you're looking for rubble, this is a rubble-rich environment.
Okay. So I was there when we said we agreed to capture this thing. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
It's better be worth it. And I bring out my Zerka.
You can, dismember it, and we can still capture its central torso and head.
Are you really arguing against me using the weapon that you got me? You don't want me to
No,
use the
no,
Zerka?
I do, but it's designed for human opponent or for humanoid opponents.
I mean,
Not,
it's electricity fries circuitry.
yeah,
just as much
no,
as the
I'm
other
down.
brain.
I'm down. I'm just I'm on board. Trust me. It's in my game plan as well.
Okay.
Good point.
I will pull out my Zerka staff and I will charge it with my taser prod and attempt to zap it.
So, melee engaged, right? Because you're pulling out the staff.
Yep.
So that should be 2 purple dice. It's adversary, so adversary 1, so increase it to 3 purple dice.
Aye.
It does have a melee defense armor, so add 1 black.
Okay.
Do you think there's anything in your favor, against your favor?
I just
you
get
do
the
anything-
blue because I'm in a one-on-one fight from being a duelist.
Do we?
Is it 1-on-1 though? 'Cause
Jimothy's
he
on
just
his back,
fought me.
and he's just attacking you.
I believe it's just one opponent.
Yeah, like
Oh.
if there's only one opponent,
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, if
Yes,
I'm only engaged
because-
with one opponent.
Yes, okay, that's fair because his droids, his little buzz droids haven't taken their turn. They haven't come out yet.
Okay.
So, I totally accept that. I agree. Go for it, sir.
Keep the buzz droids off of Victus.
So, stun gauntlets are passively stunning, meaning that when whatever they hit with, if their damage is 8, you do 8 stun damage. It functions just like normal wound damage. So, it goes through soak, then it goes to stun instead of wound.
But my shock gloves have a stun effect if I roll
Yes.
3 advantages.
And what that is
is the active. Okay.
is that that it completely ignores soak, and it does whatever its stun is to their strain. So if you
Okay,
have
so stun is an active ability. So
Yeah.
to use stun, you always have to pay the 2 advantage to activate it.
Yes.
A weapon with stun can deal strain to the target. When the stun quality is activated,
Yeah.
by spending the 2 advantage, it inflicts strain equal to the weapon's stun range.
yeah.
Okay, so it just does its normal thing. It does damage and it does stun on top of that.
What's your normal unarmed damage? Just your brawn?
Yeah.
It's just whatever your brawn rating is. That's why I asked her what her
Okay, perfect. That's what-
Jimothy's
yeah, got
cunning was, because it doesn't
Okay.
make sense to use your brawn unless you were trying to
Got it.
break your
So if I
cunningly trying to
and you
pull.
need 2 advantages to activate stun, and it
And
does
disorient
stun, depending on the rating of
is a weapon with disorient can daze an opponent. When disorient is triggered, the target is disoriented for a number of rounds equal to the weapon's disoriented rating. A disorient target adds 1 black dice to all skill checks they perform.
So for two advantages, I can either stun 3 or disorient 1.
How long
so
does disorient last?
it depends on the thing. I can disorient for 1 round with my ability, but depending on the thing, it might disorient for more than 1. But I have
So she just Jimothy just asked, how long does disorient last? So disoriented. A disorient character adds 1 black dice to all checks they make. Most effects that disorient a character last for a set duration.
Yeah.
If a set duration is not specified, disorientation lasts until the end of the character's next turn.
Okay.
If a character is disoriented multiple times, each instances increases the duration of the effect by the instances of specified duration,
Okay.
but may not increase the total duration beyond the scope of the present encounter. So if someone's like able to flee, you can't be like, "Oh, I stunned you for the next 260 years," or disoriented you for that.
That's-
Sorry.
Or once
That would be
combat's
awesome.
over,
Yeah.
disorient.
For example, my Zerka staff is a disorient 2. It would last for 2 turns. Then.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful questions, people. Thank
just
you
to
for-
pile on, and I hate to do it, but what
Sure.
about stagger? Because stagger and stun and disorient all sound
Totally.
the same to me.
There,
And can
I
stagger
totally agree, and this is why it's good that you.
But stagger should be the best.
I didn't even know Stagger was in this game.
I know.
Yeah,
To be
stagger is in this
honest.
game. So
I think,
stagger,
like
weapon
improved
quality?
stunning blow actually staggers and doesn't stun. It's not called improved staggering
That's a
blow.
misnomer.
It's not in the item qualities. Is it an item quality?
It's a
Or is it talent?
It's talent called improved stunning blow, and it says melee or brawl. You can stagger 1 round per triumph, but it's not going to come up unless I roll a triumph while I'm trying to melee.
So it
or
might be
brawl.
in the talent section.
But yes, I think it would probably explain it there. It may explain more in the talent for the bounty hunter, but I mean, I'll use it if I roll it, and then we can look it up. But
it sounds like from what I'm quick reading, staggered just means the creature cannot use actions,
Oh, that would
though
be
they can still take free maneuvers and incidentals.
Yes, the staggered status effect. Staggered character cannot perform actions. Most effects of staggered characters last for a set duration. If the set is
that's
exactly what
but
you
I have to roll
found.
the triumph.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and that's fair because that's a triumph is a big. You're giving
That's
up a
huge.
critical.
Yeah.
You're giving up a hit to do a very big thing, which is essentially like Darth Vader disarming Luke with literally dishanding Luke. I stabbed.
Too soon.
It's never too soon.
How long has it been?
Not soon
long?
enough, apparently. All right, so excellent questions.
All right.
So that was
All the hard
Victus.
stuff out of the way.
Victus.
I haven't rolled yet.
I know that's what I wanted to see.
Okay.
So did we answer all those questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's clearly move on.
3 success.
Ooh, okay.
That's it. No advantages. They're all washed.
Okay, but
So
you're
it just does 8 damage.
8 damage. Describe how you come in for this attack.
So I come in with a lunging attack.
Yeah,
and,
like a jab.
and instead of getting like in his like exposed wiring, I just hit his
Chassis.
his chassis and kind of maybe like sparks fly off because I don't know how much soak he has, but it's 8 damage, so maybe it sparks like blows out a little light bulb on his chest or something.
What you see when you hit, I like that. Like you come in kind of under his guard. I like the idea of that. And then as you strike up, his body seems to kind of almost microly accommodate as it hits. You kind of scrape along it as it's because yours has electricity too, right? Because it's a
Yeah, it's a Zerka electric staff.
yeah. So it's like it just draws up from like his like right side gut up to his underarm as it's dragging that electricity. As you kind of like pull back, you don't see scarring on the chassis.
Got it.
Next up, Grist.
Okay, so still injured from last week. I am going to find a place to hide, get myself in an
Damn it,
advantage
Grist.
position.
You hit last week.
I got damaged last week.
We're all a little damaged.
Oh, that's such a nice thing.
That's
there.
the key.
You put your Jiminy Cricket voice. Let's talk more about good business ethics.
That's not how I meant it at all.
Love it. Grist, you are... This would be 3 difficulty. He adds 1 adversary because you're trying to avoid his perception. So this would be 4 purples.
Okay, are the buzz bombs run by him?
You do not know because you only see 1.
Because
kind
that's
of like
that's
pulling.
what I have no trouble getting away from him, but
You're worried about
Oh,
that.
did you get a turn?
worried about
You got
him.
2 of the good thing.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Without looking at the guide, what are those?
Whoa.
So I have 2 triumphs and
Criticals?
1 failure.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Holy hell. All right,
You go
let me
invisible with
mark
that.
that.
I'm going ghost.
Super high.
Yeah, so tell me how well
forgot it
you
was a
triumphantly vanish into the shadow. What was your goal here besides just...
My objective was to get to the side, scramble up something, and get hidden like in a in a locker where I can see out of, or possibly on a shelf. I want to get to a position where I can start taking pot shots, but not be seen.
Okay.
I like to think he's like Batmaning on the ledge of a shelf, like hanging out over the shadows, like looking out over the city of Gotham, except for it's the
I like...
the testing
so,
chambers.
To go with it, I like that. So remember, there's a lot of wires, cords, vents. So I imagine, like, Grist, like, you kind of, like, do that, like, you always see in movies, the assassin, like, meld back into the cords. And as you do, you kind of, like, start pulling them, like bead curtains around. And as you pull the cords up, you think, like, I would say you climb up, probably like a cooling vent up to, like, a secondary, like, holder crane where, like, rails. And as you kind of, like, wrap the cords around, so you just look like another bundle up, hanging up.
I still want to be in a position to shoot things.
Yeah, you can shoot, but it's just I'm describing how well you have hidden yourself.
Is your tail prehensile?
I don't.
He doesn't have a tail.
He doesn't?
No.
I don't remember having a tail.
I thought
Just
he
not
had
really-
a tail.
I thought
No.
he didn't have a tail.
I've been
'Cause
picturing
I'm not a
him this
raccoon.
whole time with a tail.
Yeah, no tail.
Picture him more as like a, I don't know.
He's just a
like
small...
a big mouse.
Yeah.
I would have stepped on it by now if he had a tail, I think.
Sorry, we got demonetized, guys. We can't do it anymore. Don't worry, we don't have any money, so we can't be demonetized.
The House of Mouse.
Can't take what we don't have.
All right. Yeah, so excellent. So you move up. Your stealth is your action. That brings us then to Locke.
So Locke kind of got hit by the electro staff and knocked back a little bit and just electrocuted. Then his allies started going in on the droid. So Locke's main focus at this point is to get the droid's attention back on him. So he's just going to yell, like, right in his face, "Torso!" And he's going to, like, the goal, before I roll, I'm trying to grab him behind the back of the droid head. I'm just going to punch him. That was not very nice! And I'm going to punch him.
I love it. I love it.
So I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if the dice
So
will
so
agree.
you're doing like a melee brawl on
Yeah,
him?
so I'm just doing a brawl. I'm just brawling.
Okay.
I'm just punching him in the face.
Okay. It would be a 2 difficulty, but he ups it to 3 because of his adversary, and
purple.
1 black because he does have armor. They're punching a pretty...
Can you aim a punch? Can I use my maneuver to aim before I, do
would
this and
say
get a blue?
so.
I could say that, yeah. Like, where are you trying to strike? Yeah, I could see that.
I'm trying to strike in his face.
I'm willing to accept that. The council agrees. You have attained the rank.
All right, so we got a slight advantage
agree.
here. I'll take it. That's 2. So I got 2 hits. Is that right? 2 hits?
Yeah.
3. Yeah. Oh, no, 3 hits.
And 2 advantage. Nope.
No, the advantage
goes to
are
0.
Yes. So 3 hits.
Much like
Yeah.
Victus.
I was fishing for 2 advantage, sadly.
As
But
would I.
yeah, the 3 hits, I can use Stunning Blow, which converts my melee strain instead of wounds. It converts it to strain.
Strain. Okay, I like it. Okay, so essentially your weapon
So
instead of doing
yeah,
wound does
That's if
strain.
he has the
3 hits.
advantage.
Yeah. So what's your
No. Well, this doesn't cost advantages. My shot gloves cost 3 advantage or 2 advantages to stun, but I'm not able to do
These
that.
are just passively.
This
always.
is just Stunning Blow, which is
Yeah.
actually a move Victus taught me not long ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm now, seeing what happens when you use it on a droid.
How much would that make?
So that
your
would be
damage?
6, because I got 3 successes, and I have 3 brawn.
As you punch into this body, that electricity kind of like disperses across it.
Yeah,
And
punched
you-
numerous times.
Yeah, against the face because you're hitting against that head. As you can see, it'd be like, ow, ow, ow. And it's like, and it's weird because at first, remember, it had that very it had that very dark robotic voice of like, preservation protocol initiated.
Yes.
And now it's like, it's mixing between, it's like, stop, ow, Dad, stop hitting me, Dad. As you are,
I'm not your father, but he would not be proud of your behavior right now, Torso.
as your hands definitely feel that numbness as you're punching a very durable material. You hear that tink, 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 tink as you keep punching and the shocks like course over it.
Yeah, I just keep thinking the face is going to give
Yeah.
way or something, but nope, it just breaks my knuckles.
Not breaking them, it's just it definitely is hurt.
They'll be
Alright.
bruised.
All right, that brings us up to my little buzz droids. Go. As from its back, you hear those boop, 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 that little chittering of legs, and you see the little like boom ball opens from the back where the bulbs were. Little legs crawl out, one little red eye, and then all of a sudden you see me like 2 tiny little like almost dentist-sized buzzers like as they are moving towards you, Jimothy, because your party in the back left you. All right.
The true
What
danger of them.
armor? Do you have any armor or anything?
No, I have no
Okay.
defense.
Okay, we're watching the Battle of an Age. I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna say 2 difficulty because it's engaged, and then 1 blue because there are 4 of them ganging up on you. Okay.
There's 4 of them?
Yep.
And they all attack as a single swarm?
No, they each attack individually, but they're kind of
God.
getting that group. First one you can see was a triumph, but it also missed, so it's going to cancel out because it can't hit and
Stop
accept
disassembling our Jawa.
the second one going.
My parts are not worth that much.
Second one also canceled out. Third one
Oh,
also canceled.
Did you roll 3 triumphs?
I rolled a
This
triumph.
is the second triumph.
Jimothy has seen it all. I've rolled a triumph, and then I've rolled a failure and a disadvantage, and then the second one I rolled a disadvantage and a failure, 2 separate, and a triumph, and now I've just rolled a triumph and again 2
What?
separate. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We got
one more time.
save quick.
One more time.
He's getting a
All
little
right.
too
And
hot.
that's cocked.
All right, so Jimothy wants
You
to play the
describe
Galactic Lottery right now.
Describe how 4 little buzz droids are picking at this Jawa, and none of them had any ability to hit at all.
Well, Jimothy decides to employ the time-tested strategy of panic, and he's waving his arms like this, but because the robes are so voluminous, they're throwing off the droid's sensors, and they don't know what they're trying to hit.
I just imagine, like, you see Jimothy on the back, like, because you probably have, like, one hand, like, on, like, probably one of the, like, platings, and then your other hand, like, digging in his, like, his organs, essentially,
Yeah.
from his back, and then you see this little buzz droid kind of, like, walking, like, and you're like, as you're, like, hitting it back, and it's like, and it's like, have you ever seen the praying mantis attacking? the,
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Back up to the top, my big boy is going.
I'm trying to get him to focus. I mean, to keep his focus on me by like literally grabbing him behind the head and punching him in the face.
I like it. So, again, 2 difficulty. You have 1 melee.
So
armor.
yeah, but this time something I failed to do last time is I'm going to take a strain to upgrade melee difficulty by 1 by going into a defensive stance.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 difficulty then. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, Victus also taught me that move. I mean, he doesn't use defense, but he taught me to use defense
be
because he
defensive.
attacked me constantly.
Good young grasshopper.
Hit me so
I'll steal a
much.
pebble from my palm.
Okay. As you guys are kind of ganging up on him, he has 1 success for advantage.
He's attacking me with the electro staff.
Yep.
Trying to keep close quarters.
You guys
to
are
limit
too
his
close for him.
His electro staff effectiveness. Is there a range closer than like close?
Okay.
I mean,
Like,
engaged.
which is what
engaged
Jimothy is
for
doing.
brawl.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
recently engaged.
So,
Like still in the honeymoon phase.
so he's going to hit you for 8 damage.
Ugh,
Then
okay.
he is
Better
going
be
to
in the
activate
middle.
2 of his 4.
That sounds like being in the honeymoon.
Hang on.
The
Don't be too
honeymoon
happy
had.
just yet.
Uh-oh.
Of his 4 advantages, he's going to use 2 to activate linked. His linked activated part of his staff, so he's hitting you with one side and then the other real quickly.
Oh,
When firing a linked weapon or a successful attack, the weapon deals 1 hit. The wielder may spend 2 advantage to gain an additional hit, and may do so a number of times equal to the weapon's
So he
linked
can
rate.
take 3 hits.
So he hits you, and then he's going to activate 2 more, so he's like, pop, pop, pop. So when we say hit, I'm assuming that means another damage, not a full another 8, 8, 8.
Well, I mean, I have no idea, but I get it to take
Oh, nope.
3 8s.
Never
because
mind,
my
yeah.
soak is a 7, so I'm
Each
only
hit-
taking 1 per.
Each hit
So that's
deals
why
the
I
weapon's
want
base
me.
damage.
Yeah.
Each hit deals the weapon's base damage plus the total uncancelled score. So yes, it deals his full 8, 8, 8 damage.
3 times 8, not 24.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, it only really does 3 damage.
But so how would you imagine you're blocking as you're getting hit? Because you're essentially punching in the face as it's like battering your body, I guess.
Right. So a lot closer the distance, because his objective is like this thing is going to thrash my little buddies that are crawling around behind him if I don't keep him distracted. So he closes the distance. He like tries to wrap him up in sort of like a MMA move from behind the head and punch really close.
Yeah.
But I figure the droid gets his staff in between them and just uppercuts him once and then hits him again to knock him back and then hits him again. So Locke probably was just pow, pow, and then got hit in the chin and then got hit on the left and right side of the face with the staff and is like seriously in recoil.
Gotcha. All right, beautiful hit. Sorry, I forgot to ask this. Did you guys still want to keep Jimothy, Victus, Grist, Locke? I'll remember to do better, so next time at the top of it, we can reassess. You can always change those positions. So, Jimothy up again.
Does this do stun damage because of electro staff, or does it do physical damage?
His does have stun settings,
Okay.
but
But he did set it.
But he did not set it to
Okay.
stun setting.
So I'm good.
He is actively trying to hurt you.
Yes. Right. Okay. So he has stun setting, not stun
Yeah.
all the time, because there's two different ways to do it. A weapon that always fires stun. Or
Yes, he has to
a weapon that
activate
has a stun set.
and then do
Right.
the opposite.
He can still hit me with a stick.
Yep, he's just hitting you with the stick. All right,
Electric charge.
Jimothy, what do we got?
Well, I'm pretty freaked out from those 4 buzzy droids, but I'm thinking that the easiest way to shut them down is to shut this thing down.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and yank out more parts. And
All right.
so same dice pool as before with the 1 setback die.
And then I would say add another black because you have these 4 little things trying to like attack you.
Okay, and so
think-
that was 3 purples, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
It was the 2 purples and then his third one because of his adversary.
And this is skullduggery?
This is still skullduggery.
Still skullduggery. Okay, here we go. Stabby stab stab. Oh, okay. I got 1 success and 2 threat.
And we did your cunning last time was 3, so 3 again.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to pull out anything specific this time, or are you just pulling parts?
Well, I didn't really get a good chance to look at it and know where everything is, so I'm just grabbing whatever looks important.
Yeah. As you pull out these parts, you know from your own mechanicals and your computer expertise, you can see it as his like little data stream in his back is like kind of telling you what's going on. You pretty much just pulled out like a terabyte of battery power, so it's a little slower. It's a little like hey, we're functioning not as well. You
Keep
can hear
going, Jimothy.
as he's like hitting against Locke, that like those 3 hits. You pull out that part and you can hear it kind of go like as it's kind of like getting to reset, and then you hear it kick in for a second as the eyes go from that bright red to that dull like glass as it's sitting there and it's like, help me, Dad, I'm being kidnapped, what's going on? And then the lights kick up back again as they become that fierce red again,
Destroy.
leading us to Victus. Actually, did you? I apologize. Did you want to move anywhere, or did you just want to stay where you're at?
I think I'm pretty good where I am.
So sorry about that, Victus. Go right ahead.
You're good. You're good. I'm gonna just take another swing with the Cortosis, or not Cortosis, the Zerka staff. I wish it was Cortosis. That'd be awesome. Can you give me 2 more
So
yellows?
powerful.
Yeah, you yellow belly coward. I told you once.
I told
Ain't
you.
your Jawa.
As he somehow he cocks his lightsaber shotgun. You want to welcome around these?
Get.
Your kind ain't welcome
We
around
don't
here.
take kindly to droids around these parts.
No. Did I ever tell you got a really...
You got a really pretty mouth, droid.
Well, no, it's not pretty. You got a real pretty output.
Yeah. Give me the lubricant. Oh, baby.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah. I got this, Barry. Back off. Stop. It's my shit. Alright. 1 triumph, 3 success, 1 advantage.
Oh, okay. So 1
So
triumph,
there's your 2 advantages.
Yeah.
3 success,
I'm
2
going
advantage.
to. It's going to be an 8 damage again, but it's going to be 3 stun as well. 3 strain.
Okay.
Because I'm going to activate stun ability for 3 strain.
Gotcha. Okay. That one you hit really well. So describe how this one goes through.
This one's gonna hit like right underneath, like maybe like I'm assuming it's like an iron plate for its head.
Imagine that, because you remember those B1 battle
B2
droids?
battle droids?
Yeah, B2 battle droids.
So it's
They
all
have
just
that-
iron surface.
But it does kind of like, crane in, like how they do when they first come out. Remember when they get dropped on the first movie? So it cranes out. So there is that kind of connecting stent from where the head holds to the body. So yeah, there's cords running there so it can kind of turn and look. So yeah. Is that what you're kind of aiming for? Is like an electrical?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit kind of like up underneath of its head and like where its chin or neck would be.
You actually see the lights, kind of like the electricity pop through, kind of pop out the little speaker nodules in the front, come out from behind the eyes, and you begin to see smokes. Jimothy, on the back, you can see a surge of power like run past your hand as you like rip out a cord, like, and you're like, oh, thank God. Solid. Thank the Force. Saw that. Excellent strike.
That'll be my turn.
Excellent strike. Do you want to maneuver anywhere or stay where you're at?
I'll stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
Just shoot her.
Are the buzz bots affecting anyone at this point?
They are impeding Jimothy. They should have done way more, but apparently my buzzbots, or Jimothy, has the world's best
Really
luck.
proving
Yeah.
the use of those robes.
I certainly wouldn't mind you picking them off.
Maybe I should get a set of robes.
Yeah, we all invest in robes.
Clearly, they just allow you to not get hit. See, it's not the stormtroopers, guys. It's the Jedi. They have fucking plot armor.
How much is plot armor?
Buddy, if you gotta ask, can't afford it.
Okay. So
Clearly, you're not the main character in this story.
So my action would be to shoot, right?
Yes,
Maneuver would be to aim, and then for 2 strain I can get a second maneuver.
that is correct.
Okay. So I am aiming at one of the buzz bots.
Ooh, okay.
What am I shooting against?
This would be, because it is a tight enclosed room, it'd still be within short range, so it'd be 2 difficulty. They do not have adversary. They come from him, he is the carrier, but he is not the main thing you're hitting.
His
so
plot armor does not exist
yeah,
to them.
they do not have
to them.
defense, so just 2 purple.
And I didn't think about this. I should probably think about this now before I roll anything. To activate the force power, is that an action, maneuver, or neither?
It is an action to activate force
It is
powers.
an action. All right, I'll shoot first. Take actions later. So I have 3 successes and 2 advantage. Boom. And crit with 3, and I only have 2. So I am going to do 1 to hit, and then all the extra hits are extra damage. So that's going to be 8 damage.
Boom, as one of them just poof, completely just vanishes as you blast it.
Okay.
You guys
Just see
hear
a little buzz. I'll go off to the side.
you hear the blaster, you have no idea where the blaster shot came from. You just see the thing, it pop next to you. It's like poof, and you're like, oh.
So,
Do you want to move, or
Can't maneuver anymore.
because you already used it for the
Yep.
Yep, excellent.
so what was the state of the droid? I missed the end result of Victus's attack.
He was able to hit up under its chin and performed a successful electrical stun strike against it. It's essentially beginning.
I did 3 strain to it.
Yeah, he did 3 strain. He did the activated stun. He did not stun it.
Right. Okay.
It looks like it's beginning to fry and slow down, and then it was
I say
begging for
keep
help.
Up, keep up the
It
assault.
thinks it's being
You say
kidnapped.
that?
I mean,
Yes,
it's not
I will say-
wrong.
Droids
up
can't
the
be
assault.
kidnapped. They're not kids.
It's better be worth it.
It's 20,000 credits worth it.
So that brings us up to Locke.
So yeah, I think I want to do the 2 strain that Barry did this turn, since he's hasn't been attacking us with strain, to aim twice. I want to aim twice. So he is 3 purple and a black, and then I aim twice for 2, and then my skill. So I'm going to continue punching him in the face, and I'm going to try to like grab a hold of some cables that may be sticking out back there like hair, just so it makes it even harder for him to even focus on someone else. I just want to grab him by the cables and just keep pounding him.
Boom, go for it.
2 successes, and my brawn is 3, so that would be 5 strain unless something else comes up. I just want some advantages, and I can't get them.
So you did 5 strain.
5 strain.
And yours is the different... Oh.
Yeah, I did 5 strain via stunning blow, which converts
Gotcha.
my melee damage into strain.
Right. So as you grab the cords and begin to like wail at the head still, you can see that the energy is still dispersing over the head unit. And you can see the thing's eyes flicker from like bright red to dull to bright
Like
to
if
red.
it stops, if I can stop in between, the eyes flickering to see if I can catch him in the other personality matrix, I would do that if that was a possibility. But
I would imagine
I
it's
think
almost
I'm a little
like right now it's both sad but comically as the thing is like, because again you removed its enemy identifier, so it's just like all units in range. Termination engaged. As you hit him, you're like, Dad, no! Termination! Dad, no! Termination! As it's every time you smack it, it is still
back and forth.
standing.
Like, kill all humans. Oh, Dad, no. Kill all humans.
God, yes.
All right, let's use my 3 little buzzsaw boys.
There's 3 still?
Yeah,
Oh, there's 4 at start. I thought there was 3 at the start.
Yeah, there was 4 of them. Again, the droids are just doing real terrible as you're like, they're just kind of like, they saw the one die and you can see them all be like, as the little bulbs like, as their little buzz, they're like, they're trying to like move over.
It's the good old Jawa jinx.
God,
Can't
This is
touch
like
this.
This is like the halfling ability, lucky.
yeah.
Just inherently really lucky.
This is terrible with low die. Ooh, not fun. So he's still hitting lock. I'm gonna flip a dark side token.
Ruh-roh.
I want to spend a strain and give him another black die.
Ooh, okay. Strain to give me a black die. I'm gonna flip a black token. As
Defensive
this
stance.
does, Jimothy, you're the first one to see it. As what is happening is you can see the computer begins to run like a strange string of code that you can't really identify because it's just like scrolling too fast. But you can see that it's definitely set the system into overdrive. Boom, as it begins to like pump like faster. You guys you can feel it from when you're holding the droid from the plates. It's almost as its body begins to like surge with newfound. The red eyes kind of fade out and you see or you hear that voice come back where you're like, no, I'm not going to let you take me! As the body seems to almost renew itself and strikes with a fiercer ferocity. But let's see if this darkness holds it back.
I mean, do they turn green or blue or
Is this a self-destruct thing, or is this the anime? No.
This
boom thing?
is from what your quick guess is that from what you're seeing is the personality is overriding the programming. So this would be the equivalent of someone pushing through.
So this is the anime.
This is the anime.
Okay.
Snap out of it. How do we disarm the situation?
I don't know.
Restraining bolt.
Can you do that?
Well, you can use Destiny
That's
points
what
to
I
give
said.
yourself
he
a
got-
That's what I
cooldown.
intended to do.
He got 5 success. He's still hitting lock. Lock. He's going to use 8
success.
plus 5 success, and then he's going to use that 1 advantage. Just pass it on to the next little buzz droid.
Good
As
lord.
He's just like this is no longer finesse like droid quick movements. This is inelegant. Victus, you can easily tell that there is a shift in combat tone, as where he was originally having the staff like at 2 hands. He just kind of like holds up and batters you against the like chest, like he's just hitting under your arm, trying to like force you off him as brute force.
So, did you say 15 damage?
It was 8 plus 5.
13.
13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 8, 13. 13 minus soak, and then rest goes through.
That's still not good. So Locke's getting his ass kicked right now. And 1, 2, 3.
How is this looking for your armor? How is this looking for you? Like, describe what your damage looks like.
Locke is getting absolutely thrashed. I mean, trying to take the brunt of the attention away from the droid while the techno types do their thing in the background ends up being what seems to be a very bad idea at this point. As like, my jaw's been knocked out of place a couple times. It's cracking, right now, and like
Clicks.
I'm gonna be a bit bruised up coming out of this. I mean, like, I don't even know if it's still attached correctly, but hopefully
You're a Zabrak. It's all the same.
Yeah, hopefully it's still hanging on there. When he goes after, when his eyes change color, Locke hesitates for a moment because there's a thought in there that he thinks like, well, maybe we can get him to cooperate through all of this. But then, as I'm having this, nice
Existential.
yeah, sort of like happy moment, it's just like pow pow, and I start getting hit again.
No. There can be no peace between our robotic houses.
So yeah, I guess not. But yeah, I mean, I imagine he stumbles back, if not almost falls down, maybe falls back and catches himself on the ground with one hand, because that's put me into my last few points.
Understood. So up at the top of your guys' turn, who would like to go first?
I will go first.
All agree. So we'll have Grist go first. Who's second?
I would say stick the same order.
Okay.
So
I'll go after
Victus.
Jimothy.
So Grist, Victus,
Grist,
Jimothy.
Victus, Locke.
Which, as I understand, we were supposed to decide that before he
Yes,
acted.
before I acted. Thank you again. I do
Just-
apologize.
So I'm going to flip a white to a black, and I am going to, on the shelf I'm with, I'm going to find a droid restraining bolt. Still in the package, of course.
Yeah.
So I grab the package. Jimothy, catch! And I just throw it, because I know that Jimothy's going to understand what it is.
Totally.
Okay.
All right.
So I figured that's my action. I will take the maneuver to aim.
I would treat it as like a ranged light. You're just doing a quick toss.
Okay? Against.
This is I'd say it's an easy toss. It's a 1 purple, 1 black, only because Jimothy is getting attacked by multiple little buzzers.
And they hurt.
Well, they haven't hit yet, so we don't know.
I imagine.
It'd be
They
really
look
cool.
like
They
they
look like they
hurt.
It'd be really cool if
They
they
got cut
did.
up.
I don't have to get bitten by a spider to know it would be horrible.
I mean, right, the ones that missed Jimothy probably still shredded through the robe, so...
So I have one failure,
I'm sitting there, it's like...
but 4 advantages.
Yeah.
So with the failure, I'm guessing I overthrow it.
I mean, the 4 advantages can be used to do certain effects. They can essentially act as...
And they bounce it right
I
off the
would say-
droid's head into my hands.
I would say you could, force a target to drop a weapon it's wielding, gain a +1 to ranged or melee defense.
Well, obviously, I will throw 1 blue to the next character,
Yeah.
which is Jimothy. And then, do you want me to spend the other 3 to see,
I'd
see
say
if you have it
succeed.
bounced and Jimothy has a chance
I would
to
say-
grab it?
Yeah, what I imagine is like if you tossed it, essentially you call, did you call out to Jimothy?
Yeah, I said, Jimothy, catch!
And as you see it, as you look up, so do the droid. And as you do it, they kind of like turn to each other real fast, and you begin to stack and try to like.
Oh no!
As they do, it like bounces off one, falls back behind another, and like before it like clinks around on the back, you're like, quick grab, so it doesn't fall into his core. You got a hold of a restraining bolt. Very easy to
Ootini! Thank you, Rachi Grist. Okay, so did you unwrap it out of the packaging?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so I have to do
That's
that.
a maneuver.
All right.
I figured it wouldn't make as much sense for me to do that. I would just throw it solid.
Okay.
Make sure you catch it first.
Yep.
Yep, so I caught it. I guess I have to
Now activate
unwrap
it.
it. Do I roll anything for that?
I would say just either mechanics or a computer check. We'll just say it's a simple one. It would be an easy. He updates it to 2 because essentially how a restraining bolt works is you just attach it and then it begins to rewrite. I would just say just as a check because he's moving around. That's
Right.
why.
So I have the blue from
From the other one?
Yep.
And 1 purple. It's an adversary. He
purple.
ups it to 2 purple.
2 purples.
You're already inside, so he doesn't have armor you have to hit against.
Okay, any setback dice or nope? Okay.
That's it. So the little droids aren't
Alright.
surrounding you. They're just stacked on each other.
Okay, that's a lot of strain.
How do we disable these
But
things?
oops, I think that was a 2 strain. I get 2 successes.
2 successes, boom. As you put the restraining bolt on, you can see the personality matrices begin to like whir, and then the one begins to like and as this is happening, you hear the droid as you're kind of being like moved around the entire base, this thing's dodging both Victus and Locke, hitting against them. You can see the body is moving a little bit more bluntly, but it's still kind of auto-responding. You can hear the voice being like, "No, get back! Like I'm gonna call security! Everyone!" Then all of a sudden it's like, "No, I don't want to go back to the dark." As it does, the thing kind of like, and then kind of like, clicks to the ground, falls face forward. As you're kind of like sitting there, you see the little buzz droids like, as they power down as well.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
How the hell are we going to get this thing out of here? Back on the ship.
How heavy is it? I'm like picking it up.
I'll climb down the wires, get down to low level, and see if I can lift it.
Yeah, let me see. Just tell me how heavy this guy is.
Interesting. This is
He weighs about how much can you
Probably.
lift in Rancors, Victus?
How many rancors?
One.
can
He
you
does.
lift?
He
I can lift
doesn't.
one whole rancor.
Yeah.
1 point up.
No, he's
One
less than the
point
Rancor.
Rancor.
You're definitely not going to sling this over one of you in a comfortable way.
Okay, we're
he's
gonna have
just-
to figure out
he's
another way. I can't
bulky,
lift
He's
him.
unwieldy. Essentially, to understand just how he's unwieldy 3. So unless you guys have like good strength, like what's your strongest brawn?
3
3. Okay, so you could carry him
with an
drag him.
encumbrance belt.
So yeah, you can drag him as long as your brawn is 3 or higher. Anything less, you're going to be slowed by him. So yeah, you could carry him.
How much strain would it take for Victus to just force move it? Like, is that once you
No.
do it? Is that
He can
the
activate it
cost?
and hold it. Yeah.
Like so? Okay. All right.
do we need the whole thing?
Yeah. I mean,
They said they wanted
deal
the droid.
said for
They
the droid.
wanted the droid. Oh,
Retrieve
okay.
the droid. I mean,
They didn't say how they wanted the droid retrieved.
So here's the second question: we'd leave him in here in hopes that no one else takes him out, or do we drag him along with us?
Right.
can you guys do an assessment and see how shut down he actually is? Is he permanently
Yeah,
shut down?
yeah.
I think
Jimothy
that's
and I
the
are on.
key.
Yep.
He would probably fare better in this air-conditioned environment until we're ready to leave this area.
Yeah.
But we need to
Jimothy,
make
you
sure
start
he's
over
shut
there. I'm
down.
going to start on this end.
Okay.
Or if he's not shut down, is there another core battery or power source that we could pull and keep with us?
Are we doing computers?
So what are you trying to do? Get him
We're,
stored?
we're going to try and verify that he is shut down and
Okay,
locked
yeah.
in place.
All 4 personalities.
Yeah, so if you're just trying to see if he's...
Can we leave him here and continue with our mission and
Totally.
pick him back up without worrying about him waking back up and moving
Yeah.
on his
Totally,
own?
yeah. Give me... I would say just because of what's going on with his matrix, be a 2 difficulty. So fairly easy computer check.
Alright. 2 successes.
Before you give us an answer, I'd like to flip a white.
Okay.
What I want to have
them
us
whites.
figure out as well is I am curious if there was somebody else in the system.
Ooh.
So while we're in there shutting it down, I want to make sure nobody's plucking away at it and see if there were any external calls in.
Good
Gotcha.
thought.
Excellent call. As you do that, as you're kind of like, hey, check for this, we'll put a pause real fast before I answer. What are Locke and Victus doing?
Right.
High-fiving.
No, yeah.
The beach is
Headbutts.
that
I'm going to beat you off. No, you're going to beat me off.
No. Locke is still recovering a little bit. I think, I had almost fallen to the ground. So once the droid seems to deactivate, I'll probably relax a little bit, maybe sit down for a second and gather my
While I'm
senses.
helping, I'm going to pull the med pack out of my harness and huck it over to Locke.
Ow!
God damn.
There's 1 stim dose per scene.
Yeah.
Stim pack.
So
And how long until the diminishing returns wears off?
every time you use it,
In the same
24
scene.
hours.
In 24 hours. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was
don't-
within the same
I'm
scene.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I've used one.
I don't think you have.
get to refresh that every
Oh, yeah, because we
session,
heal.
essentially.
Right.
But he can only heal within 24
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, I'll pick it up off the floor after I fail to catch it and inject it for 5.
Yes.
Thanks, Grist. Oh.
And I've got my hand out ready to receive it back.
Oh.
And I look.
I think it's empty.
And then I give you the come here sign with my fingers, and then I put my hand back up.
Hold up. Yeah.
left
So,
on this thing?
Give me the med pack back!
Fine.
and Victus, are you just keeping an eye on
I was
it?
gonna, once they're done, I was gonna do something.
Okay.
So I noticed Locke do certain maneuvers in the fight. I'm just kind of standing over him. His form was sloppy.
I can't argue with that. As I'm rubbing my bruised chin.
We'll work on it. And I walk away.
I put my hand in my head in my hands.
The closest thing you're gonna get to a compliment.
While those guys were talking, you were
star.
continuing to search to see if this thing is shut off. Easily you can tell, yes, the system is powered down. The thing, though, that you begin to notice as you're running the program, it's off, but that little, DOS program, that D is still clicking. And then something begins to, initiate, and it's initiating startup sequence failed. Initiating startup sequence route 2, startup system failed. And you can see the matrices are beginning to, light up, and then you start, Locke kind of tells you, like, hey, like, check see if someone's trying to, like, remote
Grist
control.
tells
Or sorry, Grist is saying,
Locke's
thank
in
you.
no condition to make that
What's going
conclusion.
on? And so you and Grist are kind of, like, tapping away on the back, checking the mechanical parts, re-putting in, like, you're like, hey, just gonna shove these back in here. And essentially what you're seeing from the quick, like, diagnosis being run is the increased matrices overriding the protocol of the basic startup of the droid, which is very weird. The personality matrices are normally just something that give the droid a sense of purpose, and it's kind of a way to keep the droid in line and functioning. As the droid lives longer and performs more, it essentially develops a unique personality. You would never want 4, because that can cause a lot of problems with droids. It brings up the question of slavery and institution and all these terrible things that you never really want to deal with. But as you're seeing, it's almost like the computer's talking to itself. And part of these things you're seeing is you're like even in the code as it's appearing, it's like, what's going on? Why can't I feel anything? Where are you? And you begin to realize that the program has a sentience to it. There is more to this droid than just a body. There is clearly a specialized subsystem, but you don't know what that seems.
Can we keep it?
Well, I get the reason why the Hutts want it. But the big question is, can it override the restraining bolt? Did we find out if there was anything external messing with it?
No one externally was doing it. This isn't it. External in the sense that
Another entity
Is
that's
in
not
the
originating
program.
from this.
yeah,
Might be
there is
rewriting
nothing.
itself.
But it's
there's-
not
there's
coming
no
in from outside the physical
Yeah.
body.
It's the program seems to be hacking itself, is what it seems to be doing.
Okay, so the next step then is we've got to shut this thing off in a
Found
way
it.
that it stays off.
Shut
So our
down
next step is
all
to try
the-
and find the actual off switch, the mechanical shutdown.
Okay.
And take its head and pull it off.
No, because we know that that's part of. We're certain at this point the Hutts want it for a specific reason.
Yeah, they can put it back on.
As you guys have finished this
Your
scene,
bounty.
I am going to flip a dark token.
Oh, when did that happen as its head falls off?
As you guys are kind of like hearing, as Locke and Victus are hearing Grist and Jimothy kind of have this talk, like, we need to really shut this thing down. You hear the sound of like feet and like metal clicking down from the hallway that you guys exited from. As you hear like the sound of like a staff that clicking, it's an odd pace, and then you see this older looking Mon Calamari. The whiskers a little gray at the ends, the skin
Old
co-
catfish.
an old catfish coming in, and then you see another droid who looks also very Mon Calamari, something that looks a little bit like this, the longer droid head, a harder and kind of standard battle droid body armor. It seems to have a battery pack on its back, and it seems to be carrying like multiple data pads with it. You can see that it has some forms of armaments, both melee weapons and ranged, as it's like, Doctor, please slow up. The Mon Calamari is like seeming to be out of breath, that little fish like breathing, as he's like, stop what you're doing right now. Who are you? Let him go.
So I look over at Locke. I think we met Croc.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Croc, is it? Croc Tortho?
Yes, I'm Croc Tortha. Who are you? Let go of my son. Get off him. Get off him now.
Your son? This appears to be a droid, sir.
Yes, to the untrained eye, it's a droid, but it's not. It's my son. He's just in a very precarious situation. I don't interfere. You could have possibly caused terrible damage. As he's gonna start trying to like slow walk. He has this little like old metallic cane. As he's just like,
As he walks up, I'm gonna step between him and Locke and put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "You're coming with us, sir."
as you grab him, you see the droid behind him all of a sudden be like, unhand the doctor, please.
That's the one from. That's the one.
That's the one that was following him.
My hand comes off very dramatically,
Yep.
and I reach for my staff I have on my back, and I take it out.
I'm standing up slowly. Oh God. Not another
The
one.
doctor's just like, all right, hold now, young man. I appreciate it. You see he has like that white kind of like scientist robe. He has like a little sweater, like a little blue like turtleneck.
Does he have a
and
bow
some-
tie?
Yeah, he has a little like rainbow dotted, not like a polka dotted bow tie. So he's like, just 1 second now. Just let me check on him and we can talk.
Version of like Bill Nye.
Yeah, he's just essentially thank
terrible now.
thank you. Yeah, he's just got a very old
Bill Nye, the
catfish. Bill Nye.
calamari guy.
Yeah. Nice.
Damn it, guys. So do you let him go as like
No.
okay as you kind of pull
No,
out
I let go dramatically and I
Yeah.
pull this out and I'm looking. That's all I did. That's as far as my action goes.
The droid's just kind of sitting there with that like blaster pointed at you. No. Hold on. There's no need to cause any type of problem here. We just need to take care of things. I don't know what you're
I think
here
we've
for.
taken care of plenty of things.
What-
We have a contract for you. You're coming with us.
While they're focused, while the doctor and the battle droid appear to be focused, I know that where Jimothy's at with this. I am going to kind of skitter back off of the droid and moving back up the hallway towards the factory floor. I want to see if either one of them says anything as I quietly sneak that direction.
Give me another stealth. This will be... Wow, none of them have it. Yeah, this is going to be cool. Perception. None of them have perception, so difficulty 2. Because you're just trying to not be spotted by 2 individuals.
Hey, there we go. That's a little bit better. So triumph, 2 successes, and 2 advantage. I'll pass an advantage to the next person in line, and I'll pass specifically an advantage to Victus.
Okay.
And then I have effectively 3 successes, one of them being a triumph.
All right. So what are you trying to do is...
What I'm trying to do is get down the factory floor and into that room. I want to see if I can pull the schematics while they're focused somewhere else.
Oh, so you're
Remember,
trying...
there was a job.
Okay, so you got past the doctor and...
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, skitter off. He says, get off my son. I skitter off, but then I keep skittering.
But you want to go all the way down the factory to get
That's
to that.
what I'm doing. I'm
Okay.
being very
That's
aware.
going to require a different roll.
Okay.
But we'll say that you're taking this time because it's remember, these are very big buildings.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
I'll let you know when your next roll's up. But you
Okay.
did successfully get out. All right. While that's going on, Jimothy, Locke, anything going on with you guys? As the second has paused, this is all happening.
Like Locke's rising to his feet after a bit and just kind of stretching and just rubbing his back of his neck. I got good news, Croc Tortho. You're retired, effective immediately.
That was cool.
I understand your son Tortho's joined the Hutts. What you do from here is not my problem so long as it doesn't involve droids from this point forward.
By the way, we're going to need some schematics.
No. What are you talking about? My son. My son's right there. No, he's not. He's not joining the hutch. He needs help. He needs to be okay. You can't do this. I'll stop. Just let
That's
my son
that's
go.
That's not our call. Well, thank you, because that was also a question out of character I had. But the bounties of the Great Hunt, they're not necessarily sponsored by any specific faction.
Yes, this one was. This
are
this one
all
was.
sponsored by
very specific. This is the Hutts.
Not
paying us.
just the so the Hutts did sponsor the original bounty.
No. So the original bounty was sponsored by the Zand Consortium.
Right.
Okay.
The Hutts want this robot.
The Hutts
Right.
want this specific.
Right, I
robot.
knew that.
And remember that your score is based on all combined bounties.
Yep.
Plus anyone we kill.
Yep. Plus anyone they kill.
Right. So I mean,
Good
So
memory.
hopefully those 4 little buzzy droids count as something.
Whole half a point.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
half a point's a half a
they're 3/5.
True.
so I mean, as far as
Easy. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you guys are literally talking to a person who's like, my son's a robot, and you're like, yeah, well, that sucks for him.
right.
Terrible.
So I mean, whatever deal you feel like working out with the Hutts to stay by your son, that's between you and them. Our business here today does not involve those details. If you want to ride back, though, you're welcome to join us.
Look, I'm just saying. Clearly, you're a man of business. What could I offer you to just let my son go?
Can you make us first in this contest?
What? You just play with people's lives like it's a game? What is wrong with you?
We are part of a sport, and my saber comes out.
As you do, you see the droid behind him, boom, gets a blue shield.
I haven't. Yeah, I've stopped. I have not stopped this whole time locking eyes
Yeah.
with the droid.
The droid's kind of like sitting there with a blaster, and then you see the shield, boom, pop over, and then you see from its back, boom, 2 blasters come from behind as they're like,
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, Grok, we don't renegotiate a contract that's underway. Imagine what would happen if you could just pay off the bounty hunter every time they came after you. Then, I mean, only the rich people would survive, right? So, there's nothing you could really offer us at this point. I think we'll
Think
finish
about
the
it
job.
as equal opportunity employment, where we go after people despite how much money they make.
I'm gonna flip a black token.
No, there are no black tokens.
There's nothing but black tokens right now. Actually, that brings me down to this. Brings you. So we were sitting at 4 and 4 is where I'm at, if I remember now.
No, there's
Now
only,
there's
it's 4 and 3.
4 and 3.
It's 3
It was
black,
4 and 3,
white.
but it's been flipping.
It was 3 and 4, and now it's 4 and 3.
4 and 3. Perfect. All right. As that happens, you guys are having this talk. You hear down the hallway, not like outside of this area, you hear the tearing of metal. That sound of like creak as like metal is being pulled apart. The sounds of it, like an explosion, blaster fire, and then you hear, "Where are you?" As you hear the dum 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 sound of a large powered armored individual coming. You guys can see from the same entrance you came in, these droids are blasting at this strange moving creature, and you see the Genzai making his way in as he's like, "I found you, target! Oh, and bonus chits!" As his blade is
Time to
whirring
go.
and like cutting through. What's the plan here?
So the blade goes away. I look at the droid. I'm like, "You have bigger targets to deal with." And I turn to lock. I'm like, "What's the plan?"
This is Zagar.
This is Zagar. As you see that Gendai face coming, he stands monstrously tall.
Yeah.
He is literally like hitting his head against the top ceiling. He's just like, "Kadoom, kadoom," and it's just tearing through the metal.
Ichinu triple, 75 points.
As
Kill
you
him.
see this, as you see the droid as you're like bigger targets, it's like acknowledged, and then it turns like its midriff turns first, and then its body clink, clink, clink turns. It's like initiating defense.
Locke, what the hell is that noise?
We got company.
What kind of company?
The bad kind.
The Mon Calamari looks at between all of you. All right, I'll go with you if you bring my son. Just get us out of here.
We'll take you out of here along with your son. I think we're gonna be a lot better offer than what he's gonna give you.
We'll also need your droid's help.
The droid you can see like runs off. Let me actually, I want to see what this was.
Not the sun droid, but the bodyguard droid.
I want to see what the sun droid.
I turn around and I want to force lift up his son's body.
Gotcha.
We'll just call him Sun Droid.
Sun droid. I just want to see what this would look like.
He just brought us 75 points. All we gotta do is
Kill it.
Kill him.
It's a big ass.
I have 3
Big
hit points. Oh no, I have 8. I have 8. Very Grist gave me a
So that takes
med
that
pack.
out.
Like I should see Jimothy like 75 points running out of the room like
Grenade in each hand. Comes
Yeah.
back, hands empty, running.
What you see as you guys make that comment, you see the droid that has been guarding Dr. Tortho begin to like tink, 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 like run forward against the Gensai and you see the shield is still up, the blasters are beginning to be like like the quick blaster fire kicking off and like drawing these lines through it. Its primary blaster is boom, boom as it's shooting against it. You see the armor of the Gensai begin to like pierce through, and you can see they're like, oh my god, like his bicep's been blown completely off. And then you see tentacles like reseal it as he's just like, as he literally shoulder charges through it, hitting it. The thing's like pushed up against the wall. The droid pushes itself back, slides out and under, and they are beginning to be engaged in this very intense battle. He's like, oh gosh, I think we should go. And you see him like go over and like leave out of the room and begin to grab his ID card and like slide it against the main door as it is rising. What is your plan of escape?
Locke, do we go for the 75?
I want to like is there an equivalent to like
So I've come back down the hallway when he said the bad kind.
It depends. What are you asking for? What do you want?
Like-
to do?
Do you want to get out of here with the target? And
I mean,
I'll take care
if-
of the guy.
All right, what's the plan?
no one's staying behind,
And what's the
especially
plan?
not with this guy.
How about so here's what I was thinking. He offered what would it be worth to leave him alone. We could lose both these bounties and make a crap ton more points taking him out. Why don't we have him automate?
We've already finished
entire-
both of these bounties.
I know, but if we were to have him help us and automate the entire building,
I think he's already blown through all the automation that's out there.
that's probably not going to stop it.
We've turned half of it to slag anyways.
It's fight or flight at this point with this guy.
but third place.
What kind of armaments does he have? Like, does he have guns? Does he have?
Oh, are you talking about the Gensai?
Yeah. Is he primarily melee? Does he actually have big blaster? rifle or
So
something?
you know historically from your own bounty hunting history that Zagar only ever wields this large broadsword. He does not wield anything else. He's called the Juggernaut for a reason.
on the juggernaut, bitch.
And I mean,
Like
like
he
where?
barrels through several
Right.
walls.
Where did he come in at on our map? Did he come in? Like,
came
we're,
in-
we're in the testing facility right now. So is there a way for us to go out through the main garage doors without passing him, or did he come in straight through?
So
here?
the garage door has been opened by Dr. Tortho. He came, you're guessing, from storage and through here, through the loading area. So he came from opposite.
I mean, right? We're not going to be able to outrun him dragging a droid behind
I mean, you
us.
could. You have speeder bikes that you folded into boxes.
Yeah, that's going to take some time. I don't see a lot of options here, Victus.
Well, Jimothy, how fast can you get that AT-AT up?
That's across the way.
That's like that's like
No remote
Half a
connection.
day.
Can't
All right, but
work
you guys
from
think
here.
he's not going to follow us and we run?
oh he will.
That's what I'm saying. How fast can you get it up and running?
It was sort of running.
So,
When
did you check
left.
ammunition by any chance?
Did I do that? I don't remember. Out of
For
character.
what?
You didn't in character, but maybe you did.
Yeah. I would say a white can tell you that you did it.
No,
That's
I
what
mean,
white
yes,
can be
yeah,
used
we have
for.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Did
Well,
I?
yeah, you totally did it.
I totally did. All right, I'm an
And
awesome
it's
Jawa.
and it's got enough because we could use that as backup and take this guy out.
You got to make it to the AT.
I mean, that's a long way. Yeah.
So we use ancient Jawa technique of Yawa Nur.
Run. We had the speeder bikes.
You can see
I mean,
the
I
old
really
man's
don't-
like waiting
yeah.
as like the droid is having this very intense fight. Essentially, it's getting crushed as it's like Master critical damage at 82%, suggesting immediate
Coming with the
retreat.
lock.
Keep in mind that if we're
Yawa
running,
Nur.
everything that was shooting at us is going to be shooting at him as well.
I'm
doctor's like, we
Picture
got
that
her.
There's just like the camera's on Locke's face and everyone's voices. It's like,
You just
what are you
see
doing, Locke?
you just see the mon come out and be like, "Let's get out of
Third
here!"
place. Third place.
no, I mean, yeah.
Remember, if you kill it, you're the one who has to claim it.
Yeah, I mean, we got our mark. There's a better situation to fight this guy than now. We need to get out of here if we can.
all right. And I go over and I want to force lift up
Yeah.
the robot body,
Yeah,
the sun droid.
as he's like, "All right, thank you. To be gentle, be gentle."
Stay close, Doc Croc.
I'm going to go back over to the doors and shut them.
Yeah. As you kind of like,
there's just blinds.
yeah. Well, no, remember there are these metal doors that in between each section.
This is like-
You can see the Juggernaut. You can see Zagar has crushed the droid into the walls. The blaster can't like
yeah.
activate.
That's,
The door closes, and you're like, "All right, guys, we got a few seconds." You even like lock the the little panel. You blast the panel, and then you just hear boom, and you see like a fist print against it.
Go,
You're
let's
like,
go, let's go, let's go.
Where's the back door?
Oh, we're out.
I'm assuming the fishman's already out.
Yeah, he's already out front, like as he's like slow, like juggling, not juggling, jogging. He's like juggling. He's gotta go.
He's like, why are you doing that? I just juggle when I'm nervous.
Sorry, it's a way to calm my nerves. No, he's jogging. He's like, you guys are like, we can slightly walk faster than this man.
I'm picturing the old man
Lock.
shuffle.
Yeah, he's like, we're going too fast.
Lock.
Now's not the time, Grist.
No, I think it is. Do you remember we were supposed to bring from here? We were supposed to download all of the
I thought we
the
got
mechanical
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
You have him.
You think there's any chance he's got it in his head?
I mean,
I'm assuming we're all like mid-run.
Yeah, I'm assuming like you're kind of like running past him, and he's like, we just gotta go faster. Are you guys using your speeder bikes, or you just?
No, we're running to the speeder bikes.
No, remember you.
We
Oh,
carried
that's
them,
right. You
right?
left him at
Or
the
did we-
entrance. Oh, you have to double back around. Oh
Yes.
God.
Well, it's not that
Oh, no.
far. It's literally from
Remember, that's not a 2 scale.
there to here.
It's not a 2 scale.
I get it.
Yeah. It's not like.
That's what I'm assuming.
Dr.
the one is.
Torto, this is a very important question. Where are the schematics?
Schematics to what?
The droids. Where are the droid schematics?
They're on the main computer base, or they're in my head. What do you need? This isn't the time.
That's it. They're there.
I
Let's
guess
go.
we got them.
Easy option. Technically correct, the best kind of correct.
Yes.
We got him on a technicality.
Like,
And I look at the droid that's following us. You got this, right?
oh no, yeah, the camera droid. As you guys are kind of escaping, like he going forward, and you all went right, and he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you going back in there?"
Locke, can you grab him too?
As that kind of happens, he kind of like is that where your vehicle is? Okay. As he kind of like turns and he's like, 1 second, and you see him like pull out like this little like belt, like he has like a little attached like remote to a cord on his belt. Yeah. He starts putting in information, and you guys see in the distance those spider droids begin to turn and like and you just hear the collective reverberation over Father as they are moving towards the door. You keep hearing that.
We're running. Yeah, I don't think we can hear that.
You guys have
anymore.
made it by the front door.
I'm taking out the speeder bike
Yep.
and I'm unfolding it, and
I'm
I'm going
unfolding
to
one.
be lifting. I've been carrying the sun droid. I've been like holding in my arms, but using my force lift to make it lighter, basically. And then I'm just kind of laying it over the back of the speeder bike, and then getting on
Saddle
the seat.
droid.
Yeah.
Saddlebag droid.
Exactly.
Dig it. I like it.
And then I'm getting on the speeder bike.
I mean, wasn't there a console like really close to the
back's
door?
just
Do you think we could just get this
Remember,
schematic?
it was kind of damaged.
No, it's in his head. We got it. The droid's got it. We're fine.
I mean, it's in the doctor's head, not the droid's head.
Yeah, I know. And the camera droid that's following us, we can say, look, he said it's in his head. We got it.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Technical is still technical.
Yeah. I don't want to get cornered in by all these spider droids anyway.
So yeah, I'm popping open my speeder.
All right. As you guys are assembling your speeder, let me see what these droids do.
Are we assembling or are we just pushing?
Well, remember, you have to like pull.
Okay.
You're pulling them apart.
Oh god, it's
Take
like
some
They're
effort.
opening up
briefcase.
like
Yeah.
They're a briefcase.
There's some
Like
assembly
pitching
required.
a tent, or
Yeah.
Bend, roll.
Right.
Do an extension here, a push there. Got to pump this side.
those L screwdrivers
Right.
that you get from
Alan,
IKEA.
Hurry up, Grist! He's like, I can't turn it all the way at one turn.
Finger tight.
As you guys are kind of like getting these things quick pulled out, trying to get everything sorted, he's like, "Well, just 1 second." As you kind of like trying to help him get over like the saddle one because he's just old, that hip problems going on. As he gets on, you can see Zagar has like exited the hangar base. He's like roaring, and he like is looking. He sees the spider droids coming towards him, and he looks towards you, and he points his large broadsword at it. Run, but you won't escape. And then you hear as the blasters from the spider droid kick out, boom, blast against him. And you see his armor is shredded from his left side, which was hit by the blaster. You see his body is scorched. You see his face is missing some of it, and as it begins to tentacle heal back up.
That's just not fair.
You guys are already on him, and you're like, like you guys take off. As you're escaping, you are much faster than him. You can easily escape. Where are you guys trying to like flee to? You're just heading
All right,
straight
so
off
on the
or
bike.
heading
So we
back to
got
your
two
ship?
options. One is go to the AT-AT and use the power for that, or the other is just get on the ship and let's get out of here.
We don't know what we're dealing with here, Grist. We have no idea what's keeping that guy up.
This is while we're mid-ride, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
You're all talking through your comms.
So the doctor's with Locke?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
the
I'm with
droid is
Grist.
with Victus, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm inclined to just head straight back
To
the
ship?
ship. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's worth it to hold up an hitting point because we don't know what we're dealing with.
I mean, we have an AT-AT, man.
It's up to you. I mean, it's a lot of points. But
A lot of points,
I'm
but-
willing to
The question
continue
is,
to
do you
hold
want
up
to survive
15.
this tournament, or do you want to win it?
There's too many unknowns in this battle. Winning is pointless if we're dead.
Agreed.
You saw
What's
what
the point
he
of living
took
if you don't win?
and survived. Like,
The-
what's to stop him from doing the same thing with the AT-AT?
Yeah, the doctor's with you, like holding on to you, and he's like, "I agree, young man. Your team is suicidal. This is dangerous. Haven't seen carnage like that since we first landed against the Colicoids back in Owat."
If we didn't see him heal from the droid blast and from the big droid, the spider droid blast, then I would be inclined to say yeah. But I mean, we've seen what he's recovered from, so I think it's pretty sensible to to pass on.
We have
the
not
death
stopped
point.
racing.
Yeah, no, you were going. The spider droids did not bother you. They didn't seem to acknowledge or care. You hear them shooting off in the distance. You guys get far enough that
More
the blaster
information required
fire
on it.
kind of begins to like.
Hey, ask the doc
dull
if there's
out.
got any more reinforcements he can send in.
Oh, we're probably fine. We're probably fine.
As
At this point, I'm more worried about what drugs he's taking.
Who?
The Juggernaut.
Well, if we're fine, that means he got taken out.
No, he's just.
Well, then ask the doc if he's got any more troops to send against it.
so you're asking him, does he have any?
I mean, we're on the bike. I'm assuming. So I'll
You're
say,
hollering back.
Yeah, I'll say, Tortho, did you send everything you had against that guy, or you got anything left around here?
Well, I was everything in the I was everything in the factory. I don't really know. As that happens,
Oh no.
I'm gonna flip a black token.
No.
Feeder bike explodes. We're vaporized.
Doctor says, well, I have Adam first. Wait a minute, you have what? Suddenly the ground just shudders in front of this building. This basically Voltron. But I'm not sure what he would do against him. Anything! Just not do anything!
As you guys are speedering through, and you ask him like, "Hey, do you have anything?" The doctor is telling you, "I don't have anything else. I've searched everything. I can't send my children in." And then all of a sudden, you're right. Boom! A speeder explodes.
No.
You give me the force sensitive users. Give me a force sense check.
Who's Speeder?
Dark.
Dark.
Dark. Do you guys want to use the ability to feel what might be of happened?
Nope.
As
Yep.
you guys do this, Grist does.
Yep.
Beautiful. Let me mark that here real fast. As you
Notate
guys
that decision
do, Victus, I imagine you're just so focused on escape and the
Yeah,
plan
well,
on getting out.
also-
Well, and holding the...
Hold the thing, and also sense is not my strong suit. That's more
Totally.
the Grist
That
domain.
is absolutely mine.
Two.
Recon.
Grist, you feel it. You feel all of a sudden you're like, hang on, like we feel a little safe. Things are scary, but then all of immediately the hair on the back of your body begins to stand up, and in a quick second you see eyes, those same golden eyes with the red veins burst through, and then you hear the mouth of a jaw, sharpened teeth, crunch, and then boom, your speeder explodes, throwing you and Jimothy off it. Your body's tumbling. You are going to take...
Jimothy. Grist, I can give or
I
take.
make the toad noise from N64. Ow, 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 ow.
You are going to take 11 damage minus soak as you guys are thrown and tumble against your speeder exploding. You hear, as you guys kind of like wonder what happened with that explosion, you hear that like the sound of a bullet being whipped, like a sniper shot just went off. That loud sound, and then you hear the explosion, see Jimothy and Grist on the ground as the speeder has exploded spectacularly.
So that takes me one wound past my total.
Ooh, so you're unconscious as Grist goes limp, like and goes limp. Jimothy, where are you sitting at?
I have one wound left before I go.
All right, guys.
How far are we from the ship?
I would say you're just about over the hill, so essentially 20 minutes. Or actually, no, way less than that. Like 10 minutes.
And we're like going up. And did
Yeah.
we see where the shot came from?
Give me a perception check. This would be 3 purple, 1 red.
Oh dear God.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing shit.
it's possible. You never know.
Nope. I didn't see shit.
Gotcha.
3 threat.
Okay. All right. You can't see. You heard it. It came from your right side. Left seems to be like the ocean or the waters, that grayish kind of murky water. But from your right, there was a hill line that you could have crashed over. You guys stop to pick up your teammates. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's, like as Locke hears the explosion, I'm assuming, are you guys in front of me, or
We would have been in front, I'm sure.
so I would probably see the explosion.
Yep.
But you guys will go racing way past this as we
Yeah.
get thrown.
Right. So
Yeah. You guys wind your bikes
yeah,
down.
so I'll hit the brakes and wheel back around, try to get a visual on the two of them near the explosion, and eventually head back. I mean, on my way back, I'm kind of wondering, like, I can't possibly carry 2.5 passengers. And, like, how far away, like, we can see the ridge that we suspect
Yeah,
are...
We are going up the ridge, and on
Yeah.
the other side of the ridge is our ship.
Yeah, you can essentially, you're at the top of the ridge when this kind of happens.
Ugh.
So you can see him tumble as you kind of pull over. You can see the doctor be like, "Do we need them? How much?
Oh!
Come on,
Do we need your son?
No, that's very different. That's very different. I am paying you to bring my son with me. Think about it. You don't need these two here. Think how much money you're going to make, bounty hunter. Think how much money you're going to be.
The pilot?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yanari,
come in. Do you copy?
you hear as you're. Well, yeah. What's up? What's up? Just finishing up the welds here.
We are coming in really hot. Need some backup.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Do you want him to pick you up? Or
Not
do you want him to
necessarily, but I
cover?
want him to cover us as we
Gotcha.
as we turn back to go for Jimothy and Grist.
Gotcha.
I mean, the thought is like, if the speeder can even hold the four of us, then we're probably going to be traveling at a reduced speed, and we're going to need some serious cover fire.
Are you guys stopping to pick them up and then running back? Or
Yeah, so I kind of figure I'm wheeling back. I'm not sure where Victus is right now,
Victus,
but
what are
I'm
you up to?
No, so as soon as I see this happen, foot goes out on the ground.
Yeah, skid.
Akira style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
You
it.
see the trail of my
Yeah.
brake lights.
Love it. Going from like.
Damn it. And I rev and come back down the hill. Like this whole conversation of like moral ambiguity, Lockhead, I had none of it. I just he's like, hey, can you go? I go right by him.
Yeah, not even a problem, my man. Not even a problem. Beautiful. Nice. All right, as you're coming back, so who are you going to try to grab?
I'm gonna try to grab both if I can. But so whoever was closer will be the first one.
Jimothy's conscious though.
Yes. I am
Jimothy's
aware. So
Jimothy's
you
on
probably
his feet,
Should get
whereas
Grist.
like Grist is harder to find. And
Okay.
it,
Just a patch of blue fur.
Yeah.
Just smoking.
And what
boots
time? What
and
time
blue
of
fur
the
everywhere.
day is it at this point? Like, is it daytime still? Or
I think
is
it's
it
still
nighttime?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is still day, actually. Let me see.
Yeah,
Still
that's something
day.
that you don't often. I mean, everybody kind of pictures in their own way. I was picturing this fleeing at night for some reason. But.
So as you're going to try to pick him up, Jimothy, you are definitely disoriented, I would say. What is your plan?
Ears ringing.
What are you thinking? Yeah, ears probably ringing from your tumble, your head's
am
like,
I
rolling.
intact?
I mean, my plan right
Thank
now
God
is
no
to
grenades.
Are all of my
went off.
limbs still connected?
briefly admire the explosion that I experienced firsthand.
Glorious.
Glorious work, glorious.
And then I'm going to go over to Grist and check on him because he's probably not moving right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you move closer to him, as this is kind of winding down, you can hear Locke talking to Tortho, telling Victus to go pick him up. Victus has already turned and zooming back. You're walking towards Grist, and you can see that he doesn't look good. He looks kind of a little ragdolled. Victus, I want you to give me what do we think would be a good roll for like a drive-by snatch and grab.
Probably
Planetary.
planetary.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, piloting.
No,
planetary.
don't
No, no,
apologize.
I think
Coordination.
Ooh, I like that. Coordination makes perfect sense. You're still keeping up your concentration by lifting the Sunbot and keeping it on this bike. So
Yeah,
it
that's
can
what I'm worried about.
function.
That's $20,000 package you got back there.
All right. So
Jimothy could hold on to the sun.
Difficulty of
Difficulty?
grabbing the wrist.
I would say 3 difficulty because your mind connected to this thing. You're trying to fly. It is rocky. I would say black just because it is a pretty difficult terrain. 1 black, so 3 purple, 1 black. Do you have any blues that you can think of that might be a fair?
Nope.
Anyone can think of anything? Nope. All right, let's roll it, sir.
Oh, yes, this is good. This good. Yes. Net is going to be, it's a triumph, but net is going to be 1 success, 1 threat.
Ooh, 1 success, 1 threat. I like that.
Yep.
All right, so describe this to me. How does this look?
So I come, leaning the bike over, like the right pedals,
Yeah.
like scraping because I'm leaned over so far, and I just have my hand out, and maybe I do a little forced tug on like the back of like.
You're a little far away. So
Grist,
you're
like scruff.
Yeah.
I pick him up. And I put him. I just throw him on top of the droid in the back, on the back, and
that's
then
awesome.
and then if Jimothy's nearby, like slow down a little bit and like turn back towards the ship, and like get on.
I'm going to flip a
God
toe.
damn it, Jimothy, get off!
Hurry, Jimothy! Go faster!
Let's see what I can
I'm pedaling as hard as I can. These bicycles.
Jimothy, do you have any armor for range defense?
No, I do not.
Don't do Jimothy again! No!
I'm just a cute little Jawa. Why would anyone want to hit me?
Why would anyone do this?
Die
It's our
doing
last
This is
moment.
definitely
Die,
the
do what
opposite
he
of
loved.
Utini. This is Etinu.
Died doing what he loved, blowing up. Just like that old
God.
gypsy woman said.
As this happens, I'm going to ask also Victus, because you were the only one conscious. One more time, do you want to use a force sense to see what is happening in front of you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah! Double white.
Okay.
I sense everything.
You,
There's an ant 2 meters away.
essentially what happens is, here's how I imagine this scene. As you kind of turn around and you're like, Jimothy, and all of a sudden, like, time, boom, like, grays. Like, the world around you grays, right? Like, your color senses go out.
Yep.
You seem, all of a sudden, like, a cold sweat kind of comes over you, but you also feel more focused. As you do, your eye line is drawn over to the, you're facing now south, so it would be to the east side, so your left.
Yep.
You see that familiar woman aiming her rifle at Jimothy. Really? As you see her bolt, like, boom, fire out.
We're like
you
15th place.
sense
I know, right?
that it's not aiming for Jimothy, it's aiming for equipment.
Like,
on
Jimothy's not
Jimothy.
even worth any points.
Interesting.
And what you know it's going to hit is it's going to hit her grenade bundle.
Oh.
Oh no.
In this split second,
Uh-huh.
what would you like to do?
I would force pull the satchel of grenades off of her
Okay.
and, like, I don't know.
Like
just
off and
throw
up,
it.
like just like super full, like, okay.
Yeah. I understand that it might pull her with it or
Yeah.
it with it, but, like, maybe the strap will break. I'm trying to do an upward motion,
Yeah.
maybe, so, like, it'll just, like,
it essentially,
go up
like,
over the arm.
Jimothy,
It's like you pull the thing off and it
how I would
hits her
imagine
head.
is like
Right.
Jimothy's like standing up and trying to run towards you, and it like lifts Jimothy up a bit, but it pulls Jimothy out, like it separates Jimothy from the satchel.
Yep.
So you kind of get a little air, and then you crash down again, like not like anything to hurt, but just
Yeah,
like, as the satchel.
the
What is that? It's just like a bunch of, like, raccoons
Yeah.
in a trench coat.
I love it. As that happens, as you see it, your time begins to kind of like speed up again, and you realize a few things. As you're pulling Jimothy up, Jimothy begins to slip out of the satchel. The grenade bundle's lifted into the air. You see the bullet like weaving through the wind currents. Because she is, you realize how far this woman is shooting. She is shooting like essentially well more than like 5 to 10 miles out, and you're like, there's no way. Like, I have only sensed her because of the level of intent to kill. The grenades get hit as the bullet pierces through the grenade.
Can't fight that.
As the light begins to spread out,
like-
you realize something else. You didn't really notice it, but again, there were animals in the air, those strange mantas, and one seems to have its eyes are almost peculiarly focused on Jimothy. It's almost like way too intelligent, as though there's maybe someone occupying its mind. As the grenade explodes, seconds come back, minutes collapse into seconds, seconds collapse into nanoseconds. Boom, this happens. You all see just Jimothy lifted for some peculiar reason, like wind just picked her up. Her satchel got pulled, boom, and a massive explosion as your grenades go off, detonating one after another. You are jettisoned over to like the bike that is Victus on. You kind of like land on the droid behind him. Victus, I'm assuming you turn the bike around and head straight back.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Jim, no.
Jim Jim's on the bike.
Yeah, no, but Locke just watched. He's like, all I saw was 1 second. Jimothy was lifted in the air. There's a massive explosion. Holy shit. As you guys speed back towards your starship, the ramp is down. You guys get in successfully. The ramp raises up as it's taking off. You swear, Victus, that you see her standing, rifle up, like smirking at you, and she's like, "Tell him to despair." And Grist, in your state of unconsciousness, the fear of a creature hunting you as that prowling claw begins to tap against your back is what sends you into darkness. And that's where we'll call tonight.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, our Siegson Employees of the Month, Michael H., Greg K., F.S., and our Breaker of Seals, Frank H., Christopher C., Matthew K. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it. And a very special thanks to our fantastic artist, Jacob Blackmon, who you can reach on his Patreon under his name, or DeviantArt under the name Prodigy Duck.